Hey everybody, and welcome back to Live with Roger Hanson. Today I am doing another episode of Tech Talk. Tan and Mark could not join me today, but that's fine. I am going to go ahead and do this on my own. Today we are going to cover something that I have been watching and following for a while. I've been getting emails for God knows how long from the Daily Build, and I actually became curious with C++ a while back when I dabbled a little bit in Unity and working with code and stuff. So I figured I would start out with this article. It's from the Daily Build, and it concerns randomization and sampling methods. The article is by Peter Ockel, and this is public domain. It's a 116-minute read, so with that I will just go ahead and start reading it because it's very interesting. If anybody wishes to come in and maybe have a conversation about what I'm reading, you're more than welcome. There's a Jitsi link in the chat and in the description, so feel free to join if you wish to. With that being said, I'll start reading. Has many ways applications can sample using applications can sample using an underlying pseudo-random number generator and includes pseudocode for many of them. This page discusses many ways applications can sample randomized content by transforming the numbers produced by an underlying source of random numbers, such as numbers produced by a pseudo-random number generator, and offers pseudocode and Python sample code for many of these methods. There is a download source code, and that's 245.2 kilobytes. This page catalogs randomization methods and sampling methods. The randomization or sampling method is driven by a source or random numbers and produces numbers or values called random varieties. These varieties are the result of the randomization. The source of random numbers is often simulated in practice by so-called pseudo-random number generators, or PRNGs. This document covers many methods, including ways to sample integers or real numbers from a uniform distribution, such as the core method, and that is RNDINT. And ways to generate randomized content in conditions such as true-false conditions, shuffling and sampling unique items from a list, and non-uniform distributions including weighted choice. Hello.
Hey, what's good? I see everybody kind of bailing today. I got the boys. They got to be at practice in a few minutes, and then the game started at 7. So I was just going to pull up for a little bit, for a little while at least, as long as I could. I don't know much about this tech stuff anyway, so
Yeah,
it's just one of those. Yeah.
it's fine. I'm just
Come on, guys.
I've got good material that I can read and go over, so it's all right.
Okay, cool.
You just go ahead and spend time with the kids. Tell them I said hi, and
Look, Mr. Roger said hi. They can hear you.
Hi, Mr. Roger.
there you go. And have fun in Minecraft. I've put out 4 more videos for them, so
Oh, neat. He said he put some more videos out for you. I'll make sure they check it out when we go home because I got that account on the TV for. They got the kids YouTube on their iPads. I don't put regular YouTube on there because, I mean, world is tainted enough. I don't have to rush it for them.
I
But
hear
yeah, I'll make sure they check it out whenever they go home. Juice got his iPad in his hand now, so that way while we wait for Rocky to practice, he could play on his iPad. I just was playing Minecraft. Yeah, he was just playing Minecraft. He got you should see. You're gonna have to see his. We're gonna record his screen and start posting some of his videos because he and tonight I would like to do our interview and I'd like for you to show me how to record OBS or something so I
Yeah.
can start record Bob Dub because I do Bob Dub at 7
Okay.
tomorrow night after the thing. So I'll hit you up about that. But you should see his little room. Like he got a whole cellar and it has all his armor lined up. Like he's so cool with he's so dope with it. Like I still ain't built the house yet. But he really be getting it on the Minecraft. And then Rocky likes the videos more than he likes the playing. He'll play, but Juice gonna actually go in there and commit. I think it's kind of cool. Yeah, just different personalities. But all right, then if you cool, then you say
Yeah,
you cool. Everything
I'm
good.
perfectly fine. Yeah, and you guys just have fun and do what you got to do, and I'll see you tomorrow. Okay.
All righty. No, what, you not gonna do an interview tonight?
Oh, tonight. Yeah, we can do it. Yeah. Sorry.
Nah, you make me feel like I'm gonna be chasing you down.
No, I'll do it. I'll do it. Sorry.
All right.
We were just having
Let's
the
do
conversation.
11 my time, 10 your time. That's cool. That way I can know they're straight. I got them in the bed and if that's cool. If you got to reschedule though, we can do that. But that's what I'm gonna plan for.
Now, we'll go over the OBS and everything beforehand too. So.
Yeah. So probably a few minutes before that. I just was gonna do it at 10. But usually I get them in the bed and settled in by 10. There's no way I could be sitting in front of the computer at the same exact time. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Right. So 11 worked better for me. All right. I appreciate it, then, and we'll talk to you soon.
All right. You guys have
see
good.
You later.
Bye bye.
Oh, stop! Don't lick me, weirdo. All right. Thank you. Have a good evening.
There we go. That was Karma. She's my co-host. She is usually taking off today so that she can go and spend time with the kids and do what she's got to do as a mother, and she's really good at it. So glad that she stopped in and gave her support. We'll continue with the reading. Okay, so ways to generate okay, I better come up here. This document covers many methods, including ways to sample integers or real numbers from a uniform distribution, such as a core method or the core method, and ways to generate randomized content and conditions, such as true, false conditions, shuffling and sampling unique items from a list, and non-uniform distribution, including weighted choice, the Poisson distribution, and other probability distributions. This page is focused on randomization and sampling methods that exactly sample from the distribution described without introducing additional errors beyond those already present in the input, and assuming that the ideal source of random numbers is available. This will be the case if there is a finite number of values to choose from, but for the normal distributions and other distributions that take on infinitely many values, there will always be some level of approximation involved. In this case, the focus of this page is to mention that minimize the error. The focus of this page is on methods that minimize the error they introduce. The documentation shows pseudocode for many of the methods and sample Python code that implements many of the methods in this document. The document shows pseudocode for many of the methods and sample Python code that implements many of the methods in this document is available, together with documentation for the code. The randomization methods presented in this page assume we have an endless source of numbers chosen independently at random with a uniform distribution. For information, see sources of random numbers in the appendix. Now, I'm not going to go over the appendix on this, so like I said, I can share the link to this, and if you wish to go over those, feel free to do so, but I will not go over any of the appendix when it comes to this. In general, the following are outside the scope of this document. The document does not cover how to choose an underlying PRNG or device or program that simulates a source of random numbers for a particular application, including in terms of security, performance, and quality. I have written more on recommendations in another document. This document does not include algorithms for specific PRNGs, such as Mersenne Twister, PCG, XOR-shift, linear congruential generators, or generators based on hash functions. This document does not cover how to test PRNGs for correctness or adequacy, and the sample applies to other devices and programs, and the same applies to other devices and programs that simulate a source of random numbers. Testing is covered, for example, in testing PRNGs for high quality randomness. This document does not explain how to specify or generate seeds for use in PRNGs. This is covered in detail elsewhere. This document does not show how to generate random security parameters such as encryption keys. This document does not cover randomness extraction, also known as unbiasing, deskewing, or whitening. See my notes on randomness extraction. Variance reduction methods such as importance sampling or common random numbers are outside the scope of this document. In addition, this page is not focused on sampling methods used for computer graphics rendering, such as Poisson disk sampling, multiple importance sampling, blue noise, and gradient noise, because this application tends to give performance and visual acceptability a greater importance than accuracy and exact sampling. About this document. This is an open source document. For an updated version, see the source code or its rendering on GitHub. You can send comments on this document either on Code Project or on the GitHub issues page. My audience for this article is computer programmers with mathematics knowledge, but little or no familiarity with calculus. I encourage readers to implement any of the algorithms given on this page and report their implementation experiences. In particular, I seek comments on the following aspects. Are the algorithms in this article easy to implement? Is each algorithm written so that someone could write code for the algorithm after reading the article? Does this article have errors that should be corrected? Are there ways to make this article more useful to the target audience? Comments on other aspects of this document are welcome. And now we have the contents. This is all that's involved in it. So it's pretty big. Now, notation. In this document, the pseudocode conventions apply to this document. The following notation for intervals is used. AB means A or greater but less than B. AB means greater than A but less than B. AB means greater than A and less than or equal to B. Pay attention to these symbols right here. It's important. And I believe I've got it to where that's clear on the stream. I will double check. Yeah, I hope so. Maybe I could take the chat off there and make it a little bit bigger. Yeah, there we go. So if you guys are having problems with seeing the code that's on there, then sorry about that. Leave a comment in the section below if it does, or if it is a problem. Now you have log1p x, the equivalence to 1n 1 plus x, and it is a robust alternative to 1n 1 in the colon plus x, where x is a floating point number, and that's Pedersen 2008. Now you have make ratio, and that's ND creates a rational number with the given numerator n and denominator d. Sum list calculates the sum of the numbers in the given list of integers or rational numbers. Summing floating point numbers naively can introduce round-off errors. Now, this is about the best I can get things going, because this is all about tables and code that's going to be really, really hard to read out loud to viewers. So I believe I should probably just finish off there and be done with it. Finish the stream. I wish I had more to offer today, but like I said, today's actually been a pretty interesting day. Yesterday I started streaming on Rumble instead of on Minds Plus or Minds, and I have been using Jitsi for my streams, and today was the first day that I actually used Skype so that I could do an interview with another podcaster who I just finished doing the interview on this morning, and I had to come in and do this. And after I got here, Tan and Mark both had to back out, so I was also wanting to get into the daily build a while back, but I didn't really want to do it all on my own. I was hoping that maybe we could have some people in here to do it. I'll scroll through as much of this as possible, but it's a pretty big document. The best that I can tell you is after this is done, which it will be posted on YouTube as well as on Odyssey, but after this is done, go to YouTube, slow the speed down, and then you can go through and see the whole document at your leisure, and you can read it. Because like I said, this would be almost impossible for me to bring to you on here by reading it out to you, because you've got a lot of C++ in here, and you're gonna have to be able to go through and follow what's going on there when you're doing it. Because with me, I had to have my C++ open, had to run the code and go from there. So a lot of times that's what I had to do. I had to open up the video, slow it down, stop it at certain points, and start it back up whenever it was time to move forward. So that's what I suggest. I need to get more familiar with Rumble, see if they allow you to slow down the video. I think they do, but I'm not positive. But let me get through here. Now, I'll also mention too, the daily build has been around for a while. This is a very good open source. They also offer classes when it comes to C++ and coding. So if anything, this is probably, if you're into technology and tech stuff like that, if you're a techie, this is probably one of the websites you need to go to and subscribe to so that you can get emails from them, because I've never blocked them ever. They've got articles and stuff too, but if you want to really learn how to do this stuff, this is one of the places where you need to go. Now, the article, along with the association code and files licensed under public domain dedication, this is written by Peter Osel from the United States, and this member has yet provided a biography, assuming it's interesting and varied and probably something to do with programming. So if you guys want to check him out, check him out. And like I said, I will post this up in the comment section for the video as well as in the chat. So let me see how long I've wasted. Was it a good enough time? Yeah, we got 23 minutes. So thank you guys for watching my short stream, and maybe later we'll be on. I'm also wanting to get back into my editing, try to go over some stuff concerning my OBS, Blender, working with video editing. That's one important thing, because on Blender, especially with these new updates with 3.5, I believe it is, they don't have very many streamers getting on YouTube doing videos about video editing with Blender, and not too many people are aware of the fact that you can go on Blender and edit your videos. They're mostly getting on there to do computer graphics, and the video editing aspect of it is being completely left out. I'm not saying I'm doing a tutorial, because I'm not. It first started out where I was trying to help a friend of mine understand how to edit his videos with Blender, And I finally said, I might make about 12 videos explaining the whole process behind, all the functions that you can do with Blender. So I am going to get back into that too, which that's probably what I should have done instead of going over code project like this. Well, I hope I haven't been babbling on for longer than what I really should have been, but I wanted to put that out there. I am also going to go over some stuff with the OBS and getting it set up, because I noticed when I started doing my streams for mines, a lot of my friends didn't really know how to use OBS. They've been using some other type of method on the browser, and I've always used OBS. Before that it was XSplit, until I learned that XSplit sucks, and I can do basically the same thing with OBS for free. I mean, just the same with Blender. For the amount of money that you pay for Adobe Prime, you can go get Blender and do the same thing for free. Plus you have access to the CGI. You can create your own graphics and stuff, so you can't beat that. Well, I believe I am done, and I appreciate anybody who took the time to actually watch this. Thank you all for showing up. If you do watch this, leave a comment, give some feedback, whatever, and that will pretty much be all of it.